Today I have a question for you. Who's your best salesperson? You may be thinking of that go-getter on your team, or maybe you're the business owner and you're saying, Tom, I'm the only salesperson. Look, if you're doing this right, your website should be your best salesperson. You know, it works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It never takes a vacation. It can talk to hundreds of prospects all at the same time. It always shows up on time, dresses right, and says the right thing. If your website isn't your best salesperson, you're doing it wrong. To find out what, keep watching. Hi, I'm Tom Malesic, founder and president of EZMarketing, and you're watching Ask Easy. This is where small business owners go to get real answers to their marketing questions. There are two big problems I see all the time that prevent websites from being effective salespeople. First, it's outdated. Look, the design looks old, out of style, maybe it's not mobile friendly, or it's just plain ugly or embarrassing. It's like sending a salesperson out in dirty, ripped up clothes and flip-flops. It's embarrassing, unprofessional, and not making a good impression on your business. Or maybe the content is just boring or inaccurate. You won't want your salespeople providing outdated or wrong information to potential customers, but if you don't regularly update your website, or it has old photos or broken links, that's exactly what you're doing. In order for your website to be your best salesperson, both the design and the content need to be up to date and look professional. Second, are you treating your website like it's a brochure? Look, a brochure is static. It sits on the counter, probably says a little bit about your business, hopefully looks pretty, but doesn't do much else. Imagine you walked into a store to buy a lawnmower, and the salesperson says, hey, here's a brochure, read it, and tell me what you want to buy. No, instead, a good salesperson should ask, what kind of mower are you looking for? Answer your questions and provide recommendations. In the same way, your website should be active. It should help people find information that they're looking for and help them make an informed buying decision. Unlike a brochure, your website can have buttons, videos, a photo gallery, case studies, testimonials, and more to help guide people toward the sale. A lot of small companies unfortunately have a brochure website, but if you really want to grow, your website should be actively selling your business. Again, if you want your website to be your best salesperson, don't let it get outdated and don't treat it like a brochure. Okay, here's your homework. I want you to ask yourself two simple questions to see if your website is your best salesperson. Number one, are you embarrassed by it? An embarrassing website isn't your best salesperson, it's your worst one. And if it's embarrassing, it's time to make a change. Number two, is it generating results? Again, your website should be actively selling for you. You couldn't afford to hire a salesperson who didn't sell. Why would you do the same thing with your website? If you want to turn your website into your best salesperson, sign up for a free consultation. I'll review your website and give you practical suggestions on how you can improve to make it your best salesperson. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and send it to your friends. First, it's outdated. Look, the design is old. All right, I'm gonna get this.